What is this clip from Mickey X? What is Mickey X clip? Why does it say 02 today in big letters?
Pog, let's go.
Caedrel. Better Bartomegi or Caedrel? I think Caedrel is probably the worst bard I've seen in a very long time.
What?
I mean, Q's he was landing, but that's like also depends on the enemy. But his ults were just disturbing to watch.
Flash over. Just canceled. Wait, Caedrel just canceled it.
XDD.
This motherfucker! This is the worst streamer I've ever seen! What is that? He's got half his forehead, the chat... Yeah, you heard him!
Can you repeat? I can't hear. Currently we're 0-3 today. One of the worst bard I've ever seen, but this has gotta be the worst stream I've ever seen. I'm just doing what the chat asked me to do. It's like not in my control. I'm making sure everyone is happy here. But yeah.
I wanna lick your forehead. Riot needs your help. Any white hat hackers out there? Fixing DDoS for $100K. Player experience. They're looking for people to help them fix the DDoS? 100K? Deal? DDoS Riot is still going. Seems while Doran was on solo queue earlier, his teammates kept getting hit by DDoS and dropping out of the game. This is the same situation earlier in summer. Welcome to T1, Doran, where you get DDoSed, you have media days every single day, you sandbag domestic titles, and then you win internationals, okay? All you have to... What is that? What is that? Bro! I might be hinting a bit, but I am the designated pro. I'm the shot caller, okay? The Arcane co-traitor, Christine... Chat, I finished Arcane last night. I can't spoil it. I'm not gonna say any spoilers. I won't say any spoilers, okay? I won't say any spoilers. Can I give my opinion on how I felt in the ending? Is that a spoiler? I won't say anything that happened in the ending. I'll just tell you how I felt about it. I didn't like the ending. I didn't like it. I have my reasons, but I can't say them. Otherwise, it's a spoiler. I thought the whole season was crazy, though. But the ending... didn't like it. Can I say why? Can I say why? If you mute or some shit? No, I can't. Okay. To me, it felt all a little bit crammed into an episode, you know? Everything just felt... All this stuff just kind of like... They kind of went... And then they just rushed everything. And I was like, eh. But it was good. It was really good. I liked it. I think the season itself was 10 out of 10. I think it did need one more episode, though. It was supposed to be 1 hour and 30 minutes, but they had to cut it to 40 because of Netflix. What? Bro, that would have been a killer-ass episode if they could have got the timing. But what is that? Is sources trust me, bro, or not? What is this? Arcane co-creator Christian Link confirmed 3 new League of Legends shows are in development. They will take place in Demacia, Ionia, and Noxus. That doesn't surprise me. You know why that doesn't surprise me? Because of the League of Legends cinematics with Lux and Galio and shit in Irelia, and Ionia, and Noxus is already in Arcane, right? So, pretty good stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. I would have liked Bandle City, though. They gotta get Bandle City in there somehow. Yo, just get Bandle City, please. But my god, man, it's crazy, no? Like, League of Legends went from being a game 14 years ago, created by some, like, dudes just fucking chilling, Mark Merrill and shit. They were just having some fun. They made a game. 14 years later, they just made one of the best, if not the best, animated Netflix series ever. And they got that story from the stories. I know some of it's not all canon, right? They went a bit crazy. But they got it all from the lore that they made. And now, bro, I think this is only the first step. 3 more series are coming of different thingies. And they're gonna... You know what this is all leading up to? Okay? I think it's genius. Maybe I'm wrong. League gets released in 2020, 2010, they probably weren't planning for an Arcane anything like this, right? But now they made Arcane Yeah. Now they're gonna make 3 more shows. This one is already the best fucking animated series ever. And then what's gonna happen? Dan. Once all 4 of those shows are out and the MMO comes out, everybody on Earth is gonna play it because they have watched these series. At least one of them. Arcane will be the biggest by far. I don't think anything will beat Arcane. That was crazy. But the MMO will probably release, this is just me guessing, probably like 2026 or 7, I would guess. Somewhere around there. We get some news and maybe it comes out. I don't know. Maybe more like 27 probably. It comes out, you have an MMO with so much lore behind it and so much hype behind it from the IP of League of Legends that it's fucking ballistic. But the problem is that I'm scared of is didn't they announce that the Riot MMO is going into a different direction? I saw somewhere a few months ago that they reset the development of the MMO, and the direction they're going in is it's like an MMO with guns. It's 2 different games. Oh, is it? Okay, good. All right. Anyway, back to the thing. Is this the link? You got the link?
See, I told you we would be back talking about Riot's MMO.
Oh yeah, here.
Though I thought it would be under different circumstances.
They're making another
well,
MMO.
If there is something Riot is known for, it is finding ways of getting money. And
Here
then
it is, here it is, listen to
was
this.
Project F, a top-down hack-and-slash adventure game that we have never seen anything about outside of the 10th anniversary video. But we still know it exists, and there are some job listings hinting at it. Well, the interesting thing is that this entire time, by which I mean well over a year now, these job listings have also been looking for devs in a very specific field. They've been looking for devs with the technical knowledge around FPS games to work on a game that is not Valorant, mind you. This is a different FPS game that Riot is working on, which also has RPG elements, narrative, and MMO-like structure. And if all of these are correct, then this means that Riot is working on another MMO.
Destiny,
and
yeah.
if you think about it, it is actually genius. Now first, let's...
Are they gonna make 2 MMOs? One from like Valorant, one from League, and then have them like cross-universe somehow? Despite being 2 different genres of games? Because like, as much as they'll both be MMO, I think one will be FPS, one will
Let's
be...
dive into how we got to this conclusion.
Are they about to make like a bridge and like...
It all actually started a year ago. Back then, there was a job listing on Riot's official website, and there they were looking for game designer on progression and meta systems for unpublished R&D product. The catch is, originally in this listing, instead of R&D, they called this game Project T. This is important because, as we know, all of Riot's games have their project name. And Project T is an entirely new name, meaning it should be different from the Riot MMO we knew until now. Which,
I get it. They're gonna make 2 MMOs. This is gonna be genius by Riot Games. They're gonna make the League MMO, and they're gonna make a Valorant MMO. I'm obviously spitballing here. I don't have any information. Then, one will be shooter-based, and one will be, like, normal MMORPG-based, like WoW style, yeah? This will be, like, Destiny style. This will be WoW style, right? Then, they'll release them around the same time. Then they'll create something called, I don't know, the Bridge of Progress, in which you can somehow interact or, like, overlap both the MMOs. Whether it's like you can transfer characters, or you can fucking join each other's raids and like give them guns, or maybe the Valorant one can learn how to cast Fireball, or you can get an AK. Bro, I'm convinced they're gonna do something crazy. Clip this, because I know for a fact I'm onto something here. I know it. You don't make 2 MMOs of the same IP. You don't do that. They're cooking something. Okay, chat. Someone in the chat says just put the fries in the bag and queue up. Okay, I'll.
Wait, now we are gonna call it the Runeterra MMO, just to.
You think it's normal to make 2 MMOs? Why? 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 Why is that normal? Why would you make 2 MMOs though?
There's a good reason why this might be a genius move.
Cross
Right
platform.
now, there is a massive gap in the MMO FPS game genre. The only game that is really trying to hold the line is
Destiny.
2.
Yeah.
But it is failing, and there is a massive reason why, and we will get into that in just a moment. Also, I've heard that literally today Bungie had massive layoffs and things are not looking great. Anyway, the main point is that if Riot manages to put their foot in the door, they could guarantee a success if they play their hands right. And that's because they have one ginormous advantage. You see, the Runeterra MMO has always been seen as a guaranteed hit by many.
Yeah,
Not because
Runeterra
Riot
MMO is
would
gonna be mega.
known for their high quality games. I mean, to be fair, their games are high quality with a lot of polish, but
Yeah.
there is still the League of Legends spaghetti. But it's more because the Runeterra MMO already has its audience. Should they release that MMO, they don't have to look for the players. The players that know their universe are just sitting there, just waiting for them to drop it. And that.
But how would you make a Riot Games MMO, chat? And the way I say that is, let's say you have Jinx and Vi from the hit series, yeah? Would they be bosses? Did you have to kill? Would they be characters that you can play? Would they be like Anduin in WoW who just sits in Stormwind doing nothing, NPC mode? NPC is kind of boring, man. I don't want to... They just sit there.
That's because
I think we need a World of Warcraft X Riot Games crossover. Make a WoW universe of League.
League's universe is already well established. I mean, I should know that. This channel was always dedicated to the lore of League of Legends. And I might have made more than 5
So you don't want to see Thrall versus Aatrox? Are you fucking fried? How cool would that be?
videos talking about the world of the MMO that is already set up. But logically, this would mean that should Riot try to spin up a different MMO, one that is not part of the Runeterra IP,
Teemo
unless
versus
they
Jaina
really focus
Proudmoore?
on the Guns of Piltover or something, that would mean their other MMO wouldn't have this advantage. They would have to build out
Malphite
a
versus
separate
Illidan.
universe. And all things considered, they would have to earn their audience again. Right?
Right?
Wrong.
Wrong.
Big bad wrong. Let's refer to Google Trends for a moment. This tool is amazing at comparing what people are interested in around the world. And we can use this tool to have a look at League of Legends.
Okay.
The most talked
Let him
about
cook.
Riot game, which would also
Riot.
suggest that this is their biggest IP. However, let's compare it to Valorant, a game that took the FPS genre by storm and which managed to quickly dominate it. And as to how much it dominates, well, these days, Valorant actually managed to match the size of League of Legends. And it even
It's because League of Legends is short for LOL. Check how many people search for LOL in Google.
overtook it in some countries. Meaning that the hype behind Valorant is just as big as the hype behind League. Which
That's cap. That's cap. League clears Valorant in every domestic in every statistic. Chat, you know that. I know that.
Doesn't matter. Everyone.
You know that. I know that. League clears. Valorant needs at least 6, maybe 700 more years to catch up. Wait, where's my game at? Yeah, Valorant's viewership for esports is a lot lower, but that's not really the best metric. The best metric is player base. How many people are playing Valorant right now? Valorant currently has 774,000 players online now. How many people are playing a League of Legends? 770,000. League of Legends currently has 1.2 million. That's right, 500k diff, bitch. And that's without China. So what is this leak? Atakhan gameplay leaked. League of Legends. There's a second version of Atakhan. What is this? Leaks for next year, 2025? There will be a new epic monster called Atakhan. It will spawn near the lane with the most deaths, kills, and damage dealt. Nash will spawn later. Roses will spawn across the map, granting AD and AP if they get picked up. Killing Atakhan grants an extra rose stacks and resurrection buff similar to GA. Atakhan gameplay. There's also a second version of Atakhan, much stronger, that spawns in bloodier matches. The resurrection buff is for single use and only lasts for a limited amount of time. Roses that grant stacks of adaptive force. So the lane with the most kills will spawn this thing. And if you kill it, I guess you get GA passives. I don't know on how many people, 1 or 5. And you can pick up roses around the map that give you AP and AD. But I don't know if that AP and AD is like Infernal Cinders, where it, like, you lose it when you die. So Baals, it's gonna spawn top every game, no matter what. Oh my god. Interesting. Interesting. I would love to know what time it spawns, how much APAD, do you lose the APAD stacks if you die? How long does the GA last? Does it go to all 5 members, or is it just one person that can pick it up?